Over the past few days, there's been a lot of interesting news, from rumors about the new Gears of War to details about the upcoming battle, gameplay video of Frostpunk 2, and other exciting projects. So, grab your tea, get a bun, and let's dive into the latest happenings in the world of games. Not long ago, an interesting rumor surfaced on Reddit. Users are enthusiastically discussing information about the development of the remake of Dragon Age Origins, which is set to be named Dragon Age Reorigins, according to insiders. There won't be any changes to the storyline. The developers plan to enhance the gameplay and graphics of the original. However, there will be more narrative branching. Essentially, this remake will follow a similar approach to the Dead Space re-release. As for Dragon Age Dreadwolf, the development is in its final stages, lacking only textures. The release is scheduled for the second quarter of the 25th year. BioWare aims to make a positive impression on the audience, so it will take some time for refinement. Speaking of Mass Effect, it's still in the pre-alpha stage, featuring a new protagonist and the return of familiar characters like Rex, Liara, and Garrus. The antagonists will be Leviathans and the Geth. Unfortunately, a fresh trailer for the co-op shooter is still a long way off. Now, let's shift our attention to Helldivers 2, with a video stylized as Federation propaganda recruiting soldiers to fight aliens. The trailer showcases plenty of action, cooperative gameplay, and the total destruction of alien bugs. In other news, Twitch's Dan Clancy announced a layoff of over 500 employees, roughly 35% of the company's total staff. Despite Twitch paying streamers over $1 billion last year, the platform is not currently profitable. These measures aim to stabilize the company, as even the controversial changes like nudity and topless streams couldn't prevent layoffs. Discord is also letting go of 17% of its workforce, according to CEO Jason Citron. This move is aimed at refocusing the company's attention, improving collaboration methods, and increasing organizational flexibility. Reportedly, Discord plans to become profitable this year and eventually go public. As for the gaming world, there are rumors that Gears of War Collection, utilizing Unreal Engine 5, is in testing. The collection is expected to include Ultimate Edition, updated versions of Gears 2, 3, 4, and Judgment. Insiders suggest the collection might be revealed during the Xbox exhibition this summer, and there's anticipation for a teaser of Gears of War 6. Additionally, fans of the franchise will likely be pleased with the continuation of the MLBA Smite. While the second installment retains the familiar gameplay, the game itself will be rebuilt from scratch. The original worked on Unreal Engine 3, while Smite 2 is being developed on the 5th iteration. In addition to visual updates, new animations and effects, gameplay improvements are expected. The text mentions the overhaul of character abilities, matchmaking, maps, and a user-friendly interface. 5 new gods will be introduced, including Cthulhu, playable during the summer alpha. Developers aim to make fundamental changes, allowing all gods to create items, with individual abilities scaling based on strength and intelligence stats. There will be no relics, and the item store will be redesigned for dynamic adaptability during matches. The release of the second part doesn't negate the existence of the first, as is the case with CS:GO. The first part will continue to function as a standalone game, receiving regular updates. The MLBA will be available on both PC and consoles with crossplay, and alpha registration is already open. Moving on to the next Battlefield from Royal Effect Studios, they are looking for a senior 3D artist to create the most realistic destruction effects ever seen in the gaming industry. The job description promises hyper-realistic visual effects in real time, using high-quality particles, textures, and shaders. DICE is working on the future Battlefield, and the studio is also a co-developer of the next single-player campaign for Battlefield. While their efforts in destructible environments will face tough competition, especially from titles like Shudder, The Finals, they're committed to delivering an impressive gaming experience, fulfilling the desires of fans. 11-Beat Studios has showcased gameplay for the survival city builder Frostpunk 2. It places settlers in similarly perilous conditions as the first game, set during the Ice Age, where the environment becomes increasingly grim. Judging from the new gameplay trailer, the game will raise the bar compared to the unforgiving conditions of the original. In Frostpunk, players manage a city of settlers in a town near London during the Industrial Revolution, facing catastrophic natural disasters. Players must extract resources, address social disparities, and unlock new technologies. The trailer offers a glimpse into decision-making in the game. The demands from your citizens seem as tense as in the first Frostpunk, as you control a steward overseeing life in a city situated in the harsh tundra where resources are precious and everyone has their own ideas about how society should function. How you manage to feed everyone, the state of the education system, and keeping the streets clean from literal and criminal dirt will be crucial. The game is set 30 years after the events of the original. That's all for today, folks. The beginning of the new year for game industry is pretty awesome, so we're gonna keep an eye on new updates. That's why you can like this video and subscribe to the channel. Good luck and see you later.